welcome to the channel. Welcome back. Today we're going to do an unboxing video. This is probably the first unboxing video I've ever done. So let's get to it. So I'm going to show you first what's in the box, outside the box, and then we'll open it up. So this guitar is made by DONNER. Now, I've watched a lot of videos on this guitar and heard a lot of positives about it. How much of a guitar it is for the money, how much more it is as the big name competition. So it should be very interesting to see what this guitar performs like, looks like, and let's get to it. Let's not waste any time. So let's get a cutter here. And I promise you, this is not a reboxing or unboxing, a rehearsed. It hasn't been. I have not seen this guitar at all. So let's open the box. There's only one piece of tape going across it. And we'll do our best to, I'll do my best to try to show you what's in it, because I got very tight space here. Okay. Let's throw that aside. So in the box, you'll see it comes with a gig bag. Okay. Piece of foam. Another piece of foam up there. And foam around the side. It's boxed pretty well. You know, the edges of the guitar seems to be protected pretty well. We'll see what's inside the bag when we open it. But it's not a bad gig bag. Zippered front pouch with a DONNER book, a trem arm that obviously pops in place, and I guess got a set screw to hold it, which I prefer much more than a screw in, you know, fender type trem. So not bad. DONNER owner's manual. Don't think we'll need that, but so let's get the guitar out of the case, out of the box. We'll see what we got to deal with here. Let's throw all that aside. Plus the foam, just in case I need to return it for any reason. Okay. So now let's unzipper this thing and let's take a look and see what we have. So there you go. It's packaged in this little. What else is in there? Any surprises in here? Nope. Not a bad bag. I mean, it's not, you know, it's not one of those super thick padded bags, but when I tell you what the guitar cost, it's amazing that they even gave us a bag. So I'll put that aside for a minute. And let's take the foam off this thing. I'll set that aside. First impressions. Nice headstock. Locking tuners. I'll give you my total unbiased opinion, obviously. And here's the guitar. It's a DONNER DST 550. Let's get this piece of foam off of here. Throw that aside. This is wrapped obviously to protect the frets. So let's, if you're not seeing it in the camera, this is a little bit interesting. I will show you shortly what I'm seeing here, but let me get this off the strings. Just pack it out of the way. The pets won't, my dog won't get it. So to the side. So first inspection, it's a beautiful roasted maple neck. Neck is very, very smooth. Piece off here. So here's what the guitar looks like. It's a really pretty blue, actually. It's really beautiful metallic silvery blue. I'll set this camera tripod aside. It's always in the way. And a beautiful roasted maple neck. I promise you, I'll let you know what that jingle is shortly. First impressions, sharp frets. Actually, they're very sharp. So, now, with that being said, I won't fault Donner for that because this guitar has been shipped in cold weather. So, let you know what that is in a minute. Shipped in cold weather, so obviously there's a lot of shrinkage in the wood. And so I can't fault Donner for that. I've had guitars, recently had a Player 2 Strat, a couple of years ago, I had a Player 2 Stratocaster that came, and the frets were even worse than this. And believe me, it was a lot more than I paid for this guitar. This guitar cost $249 from Amazon, which is pretty incredible. Look at the back of this guitar, where the neck joins the body, is bolted to the body. It's pretty incredible. I mean, you have to get a pretty expensive guitar to get that kind of construction from the big names, or roasted maple neck, or locking tuners. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty impressive. Let's get it tuned up and then we'll be right back. So actually, before I tune it up, I'll have to let you know what's going on here. You heard earlier there, the rattle inside this guitar. So inside this guitar, obviously, we have a floating trim on the guitar. But the claws that hold that trim in place, the screw is completely out of it and rattling around inside the guitar. So I have to take a point away from Donner there on that. Never ever seen anything like that before. So where the screw goes into the body for the claw here, you can see that this hole here is rendered useless. There's no way that I can put a screw in there. No way. That's totally stripped out. So there's no way to function, there's no way to use the tremolo function on this guitar at all right now. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I did manage to be able to tune it up, but I mean, the tremolo is on, the vibrato is unusable, as you can see. I mean, the screw is missing out of the claw, so this thing is sticking up. Okay, because the screw is rattling around inside. There's nowhere to screw to put tension on the springs and to make the bridge drop, so there's nothing I can do there. But I can plug it in, and we strung a few chords on it. The frets are really sharp. I forgive Donner for that because, you know, wood shrinks with cold weather, and it could happen with any guitar. I've had it happen so several times, but not the bridge screw like that. That's, you know, now this just to remember, this guitar is made mass-produced guitar. I mean, it's $249. Well, look what you get for $249. I mean, this is excellently built. Other than that flaw, I mean, the finishes looks excellent on them. The neck, the piece of maple in the neck here, roasted maple neck, is very nice. Other than the sharp frets, the shape of the neck is beautiful. Very nice. The neck can be adjusted from the bottom. I like that a lot. No truss rod covers. Easier to work with. You can just separate the strings here, put the wrench, and they have a really neat little wrench in here. Looks like the trim bar, but it's actually like a cut off piece with an end small enough to fit into that and turn it. So that's really good. It has ceramic magnet pickups. You know, we'll see what that sounds like. Switch for coil tapping the bridge pickup. They say 7 sounds. Is it 10 or 7? Anyway, we'll check that out in a minute. But let's plug it in. It's too bad. I would love to have tried out the vibrato bar and stuff, but let's just do a few sounds on it, see what it sounds like. Okay, so we're going to try some sounds anyway. The action is high right now because where the bridge is really lifted up here, because the screw is missing in the back that holds the bridge down. So nothing really I can do about that. It's not A440. That'll give you an idea of what the guitar sounds like. So, neck pickup. So it's a bit weird trying to play it because the action is high. But first impressions, neck pickup sounds great. Let's do the neck and middle. Sounds great too. I mean, for ceramic pickups, you know, supposedly inexpensive pickups, I have no complaints at all. It's kind of chimey, actually. Go to the middle position, middle pickup. Nothing wrong with that. Let's go to middle and bridge. Well, sounds great. Let's go to the bridge. First impressions of the bridge pickup, doesn't have much bite. A little too warm, but the pickup is set really low too, so that pickup could come up a bit, because versus I can see why they probably did it that way for balance, but tonal balance, but volume balance. But I would bring the pickup up. Let's try the switch now for the single coil mode for this. That's a little cleaner. The only thing I find about coil tapping humbuckers for the most part is that you never quite get a true single coil sound. To me, it kind of sounds like it's slightly out of phase and a bit sterile. The only exceptions, there's a couple of guitars I have that's an exception to that, and I will talk in detail about it in another video. Obviously, we're talking about this guitar right now, so I want it to just be about this one. Now it's supposed to be an extra sound here with the switch. It might be, but if anything, I really don't hear anything as such, but if anything, it seems like I can hear a bit of volume drop off and a bit softer sound when I do that. But yeah, so that does nothing for me. Not that particular number 2 setting with the switch up or down doesn't do anything for me. But I just sooner leave it the way that it is. I can see that being useful, the bridge pickup by itself and the switch, activator for call tapping. I can see that being useful. So I'll call it a 6-sound guitar. You got your neck, those two, middle, those two, bridge, that's 5 sounds, and a switch. So if there's 7 sounds, I can't really hear it, but for me, it would be 6 that would be useful. Let's put some not too bad. Yeah. Can't complain about the pickups. I can't complain about the pickups. They sound great. The bridge maybe could be a little chimier with humbuckers. Like I said, I'd set the height on it and try that. But I won't this time because I didn't even think I could play the guitar because of the situation we're in with the bridge. And I can't do anything with it. So anyhow, yeah, kind of sucks that we had to have the issue with the trem there. The guitar and the frets, obviously. Frets are sharp. But otherwise, for the guitar itself, I think it's a great value. I think it's a heck of an instrument for $249. So I will return it, and I'll see if I'll get a replacement for it. And we'll see you in the next video.